Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Wild West Wednesday. Thank you, Edmund Detour, for the subscription. Hello to everybody in the chat. Hello to DJ Larry Parker, and Pixie Cow, and Slacks, and Fiction Control, and anybody else who might be watching, and also Edmund Detour, who just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing well, I guess. I'm working on the game, and that's what we're gonna do together. I am once again doing animation of a character that I did not model for, so even though I spent my morning doing that, I'm almost finished with one. I am not going to be doing that on stream. Instead, I'm going to be doing a couple of things. I'm going to do some art for a background that I need to add something to because it's a very big clue that is currently not visually in there. So if you play it and you've never played the game before, you're like, what am I supposed to do? There's no hint to help me here. So I'm going to do that at some point. But first, I'm going to put together a scene using sprites that I animated yesterday and are now in. And I've been holding off putting together all the elements of this scene because I wanted to have all the animations done. And now they are, so that's what I'm going to do first. So let's go into Adventure Game Studio here. Here are the sprites. Here is the view. It is a dinner scene, so all the characters are sitting around the table eating. So our animation here, as you can see, let's zoom in a little bit there, is the character eating soup at a table. You're also futzing around with AGS while watching the stream. Well, I hope you have a good time. So yeah, the character has two animations. It's while she's eating, and then when she looks up from eating to speak. So we have to position her correctly in the scene and make sure that it all looks good and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and open up the room and make sure that she is correctly aligned in there. So let's turn off the walk behinds for now, and turn off the objects for now, and turn on the characters, and we will have her appear in this room for now, which is room 67. And we will change her view so that she is, instead of 303, we will make her view this so that we can tell where she is. So she is sitting here with her. Okay, I guess it's fine if she's not like 100%. If her arm is not 100% on the table when she lifts it down. As long as she looks like she's got her feet on the chair. Let me zoom in here just to make sure. As long as it looks like her feet are like here, well, her butt is in the chair here, and her feet are behind the table, the chair leg here, sort of, kind of, maybe. I might have to readjust this because if she's here and her foot is here, the chair kind of looks like, wait, maybe the objects are, no, it's just for some reason that chair leg is really short now, so I have to fix that. Okay, so she's gonna be sitting here like this, I guess, with her leg behind the chair leg. The chair leg is gonna be a lot longer, but then she also needs to have her arm like not quite so there. So let's see what it looks like when she's eating, because as long as her, yeah, there, okay. So that's the highest point at which her arm goes, and the lowest point at which her arm goes before she bends back is there. So as long as it looks like she's close enough to the table that she's like eating soup there, that's fine. I mean, I could always just move the chair to closer, but that would mess up everything. So you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just keep her here. That'll be how she's sitting. So she'll be eating her stew there, and then when she looks up, she'll be here, and it'll be fine. And no one will notice, because it'll be fine. So she's at 731722. And her normal image is 303. Once again, that is 731722. So let's go over to my my script here, my encounters script, which I believe is the gong. Execute. Here we go, gong. Okay. Okay, so once again, 731722. 731722. Okay, so that's fine. And then when we enter the room script, we have to animate her. So, alright, so C lullabod dot unlock view and C lullabod dot animate, and that is loop 21 at 4, repeat, no block, forwards. Keep that for now. Hello, Instagram Frank. Hello, a horse who can drive. Okay. So now let's get rid of her from this room because she doesn't start in this room and I don't want her to start in this room. But first let's jump into Photoshop and fix that chair leg because I didn't realize that I had cut the bottom of the chair leg off. Just to make it look okay, because that's going to look weird. Oh, thank you, Neviclink, for the bits. Don't stream and drive. Right. Okay. Yeah. What's going on here? This chair is. The legs should be way lower. I don't know why I did that, but excuse me. So. That shadow goes over there. There we go. Okay, let's quickly extend the legs of this chair because they really should be like down this way. So no one will ever know. Just go off screen. Who cares? Seems plausible. I don't know. Yeah, they are weird. I guess it's because when I was resizing the chair, I didn't quite pay attention to the legs. So, well, this one shouldn't be so. If the perspective line is going this way, this one should kind of end here. Right, and then this one goes off screen a little bit. So, that's fine. Right. Again, no one's really going to be paying that much attention. They're just going to be like, oh look, everyone's eating and it's a custom animation. How nice. So yeah, let's save that. Except not with that. And we'll save this again. I'll keep that open though, just in case I need to make any more adjustments. It'll be easier. Okay. But as long as we're here, let's also do the walk behinds because it's gonna be, this one is definitely going to need a walk behind, because otherwise she's going to be... What is this and why is that there? Get rid of that. Okay, so this is 720, so that's fine. So we're going to want this to be a walk behind. I think that's it. Let's see how it looks. Time to test. Hello, Electric Dragon. Welcome. We're building a scene and testing how it works. Or at least finishing building a scene, because the scene is mostly built. So let's go ahead and turn off the game. Oh, it's already all the way down. Okay, good. So turn off the game music so we just listen to some nice synthwave in the meantime. And get through this bit here. Zip through this bit. The whole intro bit. Okay, blah 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 blah. Oh, dust storm.
Is someone...
Oh, thank you, Dwarven Jester, for the subscription. Thank you. I'm glad you like the map. I need to do a little work on the map, but overall, I'm happy with how that map turned out. I need to animate the little dotted line moving as well. I've only done that for one section of the thing so far.
There's one.
Okay, same thing, blah blah blah. Go ahead, people. I have to fix his path because he kind of clips through the edge of the door there.
You just...
See.
I should really make this a cutscene, but whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and zip through all this. Yeah. Up the stairs. Check in on everybody. You're in bed. What are you doing in bed? Go visit Lola. Excuse me.
Just the...
I need to fix her footsteps too. Ah, perfect. Alright, now let's see if this works. Okay, well, there she is, but she is animating way too fast.
I can't remember. How are you?
And her position is not great, and her walk behind is not great. She looks like she's scarfing down her food, so obviously her... Okay, she needs to be... Some adjustments need to be made here, basically. Also, her X position is such... Or her Y position is such that she is not... The walk-behinds are not responding to her, which is why she's not behind anything. So first of all, she needs to be behind this. So we'll fix that first. And I guess also this, if there's any part of this that she's behind, which I didn't really notice. But maybe. So her she's at 722, so that means that this needs to be 723, and object chairs baseline needs to be 724. So let's try that again. She is hungry. She's wolfing down the food. So yeah, we need to we'll fix the speed of her animation once we get the positioning right. She's still... Well, you know what?
I
She
can't
is...
remember the last time this table was so
Compared to where
full. How
Phil
are you
is
finding the
sitting,
fare?
Not bad.
she's pretty low on the back of the chair, so I'm probably just gonna have to adjust the sprite and the legs of the sprite because she needs to be in a different position. So his butt
Yeah,
is kind
no
of there,
adornment
so
needed.
she needs
My
to be like
compliments to the
here.
kitchen. Helpers included.
In any case, it's been
I'm
a
pointing
real
with my
pleasure
fingers,
having
though
a
you can
proper
actually
meal
see
at a
where I'm
table.
pointing, which you
Been
can't.
roughing it then?
Also, the
Ain't
captain's shadow,
Can't
none of the
find something
shadows should be
compared to this.
visible in this screen, so there's something else I need to fix. So, first and foremost, let's go ahead and change her back to room 67 so we can adjust her position and adjust her view so that we know where she is. Okay. Alright, so, characters. So her butt needs to be like here, basically. Which, as we can see here by the sprite, means that she basically, the walk behind needs to be adjusted so that we don't see the bottom of, or this part of her boot. So we can do this, we can do this, and then I need to connect her leg to her bottom half here, which is fine because that's easy to do. That's just an adjustment to the sprite. So she should be fine there. Her new position is... Oops. Her new position is 747, 715. Okay, so... Alright, so let's try that again. But also, before I forget, let's change her sprite back. Nope. It was 303, right? Yes, 303. Okay. And also, she starts in room none. Okay. See Lola.set butt position. If only that was a... I mean, it could be a custom function in AGS. But I mean, it's basically just figure out coordinates, just like any other set position. Alright. Okay, that's better. She is definitely aligned with Phil there. She could probably actually go up a few pixels, honestly. But
Not bad.
considering she's like... I mean, Phil's right at the edge of the table. She could go up a few, I think. Let's try 710 and let's push her over to 750. Nice even numbers. See how that looks. See Lola.set deadass. Yes. That's right. Okay, that works. Except again, I have to fix the walk behind because a little bit of her boot is peering out from beneath.
Not bad.
But yeah, position-wise, that works perfectly. Okay, so walk behind. This whole thing is the walk behind now. Alright, step 2 is fix her animation timing because she's eating way too fast. Let's see everyone else what their eating animation time is. Oh, that's character, not view. Here we go. So Danny's eating animation is... Where is he? Here we go. Oh, well, okay, 50 and 10. So 50 when he's... $50 when he has it up to his mouth, and 10 when he has it down to the bowl. Okay, so so this is a little different. This is 50, and then this is 10. So that should be right. She's eating a lot slower now. All right. You should have a variable that tracks how hungry everyone is, that then it sets the speed of the animation. That's coding in an entirely new mechanic. Way too much feature creep at this point. Just want to say that this scene reminds me of a certain dinner in the Walking Dead game by Telltale. Oh, that's funny. It does, actually. It makes me think of that too. But it also makes me think of stuff like the Colonel's Bequest or the Crimson Diamond. Just fun to have a bunch of characters sitting around the table eating.
This table was so full.
This dinner is not
bad.
as sinister as the Telltale Walking Dead one, so don't worry about that. Okay, so speed of her eating is better. Phil doesn't animate because Phil is left-handed and his arm is obscured by his body, so that's why you can't see him animating. The captain needs a bowl, which he does not have. I have to put that in, so that's something else I need to fix. And we need to fix Lola's sprite. So let's go into Photoshop and fix Lola's sprite first. Lola table eat. There we go. Okay. So she basically just needs for this to connect to her. And this is exactly the same in every frame, so I just need to do it the one time and then copy and paste, so it'll be fine. There, that was easy. So just copy and paste in every single one of these. These big scenes with lots of characters doing lots of things are tough, but I think they're cool, and they make the game more visually exciting. Rather than the characters just kind of standing around, it's fun to have them like dynamically there eating and what have you. So no, there's no cannibalism. There's no Donner Party in this game. Okay. So now we save. We edit an image ready. Characters just standing around. Is this Monkey Island? No, it's not Monkey Island. That's the whole point. I like dynamic characters in adventure games. I like dynamic positions. I mean, it's more work, obviously, but it definitely looks better. Alright, Fiction Control, enjoy your meeting. See you later. Here we go. Let's replace this now. There we go. Alright, now let's see how that looks. And it's going to take a little while because I just replaced some sprites, so it needs to rebuild the sprite file, which is very big. Oh, it didn't take that long. It takes longer when you add new sprites, not when you replace existing ones. Well, her leg is there, but
can't
now I
remember
have to
the
fix
last
the...
time this table was so full. How are you finding the
I have to
fare?
fix the walk
Not
behind
bad.
because it's still a little wonky looking. So let's fix that a tiny bit more. Let's just say, alright, let's just do it this way. Let's say that the walk behind is here. That way there'll be a nice little chair edge to it. It won't be so weird looking. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, that's fine. All right,
Can't
so
remember the last time this table was so full. How are you finding?
Not bad.
Phil needs a bowl to show that he's actually eating and not just
Very.
puking on the table like it looks like. And Lola needs a bowl because she's eating too, and she's
I
going to be
didn't mean
looking up.
anything
So
by it.
first things first, let's come over here to here, and after fade in, here we go. How are you finding the fare? And then Lola will wait. Right? Alright, 20 frame 0. Okay, so it is forward. 24 once block forward. Not bad. Most satisfactory. Okay, so backwards. At which point we have her animate the same as room load. Okay. All right. Okay, add over. Now to test. Excuse me.
How are you finding the fare?
Not bad.
Okay.
The very.
Could be a door.
In any case, it's and
Where you?
help.
Okay, so that's good. The captain does need a bowl. Because he's just eating nothing and there's nothing in front of him, which looks very strange. I don't know that I have one for him. So let's see, I might have to do that. Obviously, objects is not... Yeah, alright, so... Objects are there, there's no bowl object, so... Let's see what happened here, if I have one. And if I don't, then I'm gonna have to copy and paste one. Let's see, boiling eating. Okay. So he does not seem to have a bowl. I mean, he has the whole table. He definitely has a cutout for the bowl, because I remember doing that. And possibly using the bowl? Is it? No. Captain, why aren't you eating? Because I'm waiting to eat. Y'all gasp. Yeah, no. The captain is a troubled man, but cannibalism is not his bag. Alright, let's see if, by some miracle, I have a bowl here. No, I don't. Okay, that's fine. Well, I need a bowl that has a spoon, and I need a bowl that does not have a spoon, because I need 2 graphics for it, obviously, because, you know. But that's fine. I'm going to take that from another animation here. Let's get it from Danny. Danny, table eat. Table eat. Okay, here we go. There's a bowl with a spoon. So we've got a bowl and we've got a spoon. Nope, we've got a bowl and we've got the spoon as part of his thing, so that's fine. So let's just take the bowl. Copy and paste there. Alright, so the bowl is going to be... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the bowl as part of his animation, because since it's one of those animations where part of the bowl is in front of... Actually, wait. No, hold on. It does... No, that's fine, because there's a... This has been cut out, so the bowl can be behind him. That's fine, actually. That's not a problem. So the hand will definitely go behind the bowl. And there's... Yes, I cut out the thing specifically so that the bowl would be there. So, alright, so I just need... Let's see. New bowl. New bowl. Alright, so bowl is there. Bowl has a transparent shadow, and bowl needs spoon in it when the captain puts his spoon down. So let's see how that's gonna look. So here we have this. We have the captain. We want to put the bowl underneath him here, so that it's in the same position as it was here. There we go. Okay, so he sets his spoon down, and when he sets his spoon down... Actually, let's see if Jake has an extra spoon, because Jake also has the bowl. Table eats, table eats, table eats, table. Just table. Nope, that's the wrong one. It needs to be Jake eating. Jake eat table. He's not eating the table, he's eating at the table. So, right, this one has the bowl as part of the image. But it also has the bowl with the spoon in it. So, right. Okay, so... So then, if we have here... No. If we have here the bowl... And we have the spoon, just have the captain leave his spoon in the bowl, like so. Although that looks just kind of strange. So he's eating with this spoon, and then he puts the spoon down, and the spoon is just kind of in the bowl there. It's fine. Put the spoon in the bowl at the bottom of the bowl. No one will see. It's okay. Cut that. Block. 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 Thanks. There. Okay. So now, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Save as in the room. Backgrounds. 67, farmhouse kitchen, save as bowl, and then save as bowl spoon. Bowl spoon. Okay. Good. Now, import these into the room background, which means we're going to have to start the whole scene from the beginning, because that's how AGS works, but it's fine. Where's room 67? Here it is. Here it is. Alright, so bowl and bowl spoon. Okay, now, captain is there. Let's open up the captain's view so that I can position the bowl correctly. And also, let me go ahead and make an object for the bowl. Bowl. Clickable is false. Visible is equal to false. We'll worry about the baseline later. And its image is there. Perfect. In the meantime, let's make chairs disappear so I don't have to worry about them. Where is the captain's walking? Let's see here. Act 2 encounters, main scene, see Captain Boylan, Boylan walk. Change him to his eating. Okay. That's where he's gonna be. Now we gotta move the bowl. The bowl, this is where zoom comes in handy. There. The bowl is there. And the bowl is at 516, so let's make sure that oh, it's not behind any walk behinds. Or if it is, it shouldn't be affected by them. Oh wait, no, yes it is. 580. Okay. So the bowl is on a walk behind, which means the bowl's baseline needs to be 581. But now the question is, what is the captain's position? The captain is at 647. Okay, that's not a problem. Fine. Good. Okay. You go back to being front view. Save that. Okay. So now we wait again because now I added new sprites, so now it has to compile all that again. Okay, it did. Alright, so now room load. If the captain is here, then bowl visible is equal to true. Okay. So we wait. Captain is eating his food. The captain then animates while Boylan body is frame less than 9. Let's see here what happens here. He animates at 14. What point does he put his food down is my question. Oh, well, I guess he kind of just puts his food down when the animation starts. So at that point, when we start animating him at 14 here, okay, that's when we change the bowl's view to bowl.graphic is equal to 20281. Okay. There we go. So the bowl changes to the spoon view. That's fine. Lola also needs a bowl, and Phil also needs a bowl. So, I guess we can do a bowl for them all. Maybe. Let's just see how this looks first, because we got to play through the whole scenario again.
Is some Are there...
I'll be.
I need to add walk skip here. It's another quality of life issue I need to go and add to all of my things.
Eight laughs.
Okay, here we go. Alright, so Captain has his bowl, but it also has to be... Alright, because the Captain has the table as part of his thing.
How are ye finding the fair?
So that's annoying.
Not bad.
The very soul.
Alright. So what this means is... What this means is that I have to make the bowl part of his eating animation, and then it has to disappear when he does his lean back from the table animation, and that's when the bowl has to appear. So, that's what I have to do. Okay. I had a feeling it wasn't going to be that easy. Okay, boiling eating. Here we go. So... Is it still in my pasted items? It is. No, it's not, because it was a spoon that was in the pasted items. Bowl. Okay. Alright, so... That's fine, except it needs to be under there. Actually, the bowl can be in all of them. Right, so... The bowl needs to have the spoon in at this point when he puts it down. Oh boy. Alright, so... Yeah, alright, bowl spoon needs to replace that. Oh, hello, Kicking222. The trailer for Kate Blanchett's CGI Tiger Dance show is some of the most pompous shit I've ever seen. Yes. Wait, that was supposed to come with a cheer? What the hell, Twitch? I watched that in bed this morning and I was like, this is the most pretentious thing I've seen in a very long time. Also, hello, Rocky Johan. Okay. Now, this is... Why did this... Ah, because that happened. Oh, wow, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the 500 bits. That's very generous. I've now had 2 bit donations. I find myself not caring much about people being pretentious. Well, you shouldn't care about people being pretentious. It's pretentious. All right, why is this now? Why is this? Oh, because it's visible. Wait, what? Is it visible here? Oh no, because it's two bowls that are visible. 2 bowls in a wood, and one of them shouldn't be visible here. There we go. Okay. That shouldn't be visible. That shouldn't be visible. And that shouldn't be visible. So now we have to play the game of where the hell is the bowl? Is it in the right place? My favorite game. Where the hell is the bowl? There. And then there. Okay, at which point we will fake the bowl. Oh god, here we go, it moved. Okay, the bowl is now in the same place. At which point we will, as I say, we will fake the bowl being there because the captain then switches to his seated view, and yeah, okay. All movie magic, folks. Here we go. Alright, first of all, let's export this and replace the files. Electric Dragon says, are bits crypto? I don't know, they're not crypto. Electric Dragon says, I have no idea what Kate Blanchett's CGI Tiger Dance show even means. Be thankful, Electric Dragon UK, be thankful. It is a film, dance, jazz bullshit experience that Francisco and I discussed at great length yesterday. It looks absurdly overwrought. Yes. Oh, talking of crypto, someone hacked Richard Goodness's account? Oh, that's not good. On Twitter or on Discord or what? Okay. Alright. And... oh, on Twitter. I don't remember if I follow him on Twitter. Because I haven't... I thought he had gotten off of Twitter. So I guess if he hasn't been active on Twitter, someone hacked his account. That's a shame. I'll have to let him know. Yeah. Where is Captain Boylan? Here he is. Eating. Okay. Okay. So now, instead of having the bowl visible when the room loads, now we have the bowl visible as soon as he finishes his animation. So, how are you finding the fair? Blah, blah, blah. Oh, right, okay. I can't remember this. Okay, so when he goes like this, then the bowl becomes visible. So let's do that now. And hopefully it'll be a seamless transition between the animations, so we won't know a thing. Correct. Oh. 9 days until Mineroscope. Which I am attending remotely. Oh, thank you for the follow, Goloso Games. Welcome. Hello. Alright, let's see. if this worked. Alright, so the captain is eating his...
I can't
Oh,
remember the last
okay,
time
there
this
was a little
table
blink
so
there.
full.
So the bowl needs to be visible. The bowl needs to be visible at some point before. Let's see what happens. Is it because this disappears before he... 14? He goes back there. Okay. He animates at 14. Right. Boiling baseline is equal to 579. Wait while animating. Boiling lock view. Boiling bod. Boiling loop 9. You know, at this point, let's just make the bowl visible. Who cares? Who cares? Do it here. And then we'll do it afterwards and see what happens. I'm sure I've said this before, but the game looks so good. Thank you. I don't know how you guys do this. Well, I draw for 20 years and then I eventually get good. That's how I do it. All right, here we go. One more time. So he's there.
I can't
Perfect.
remember
There.
the last
You
time
couldn't
this
even
table
tell.
was so full.
Can't
How are
remember
you
the
finding
last time the
fare?
table was so full.
Not bad.
Not bad. Go right back to eating. Except that is not the right frame that she starts on, so gotta fix that. She goes down to frame 0, which is actually frame 2. So shut up, Harry's. So when she goes back down, we're gonna have to start animating her from 2. Forwards. Frame 2. Perfect. Okay, there we go. The secret is not love, it's time. It's true. It's true. Time and lots of time. And also, I've been working on this game for 5.5 years, so. Okay. So, I've got all that. What I want to do now is I want to fix the rest of the scene so that they all look up and talk at the right times, because I don't have that wired in yet, and I want to do that because I have the technology, I just haven't done it yet. So let's do this. Let's play through the scene real quick and see what needs doing and what doesn't need doing. It's an interactive conversation. So they're all eating at the table. Need some
I can't
slurping
remember
noises.
the last time. How are you
Not bad.
Alright, most satisfactory.
The very soul.
Alright. I like it.
And no adornment needed. My compliments to the kitchen. Helpers included.
In any case, it's been a real pleasure having a proper meal.
Okay,
and
so
help.
alright, so
Sit.
You'll
You said you. No kid.
fair few. I could take.
okay, so this is where things change, because if we say, how about we save it for after dinner?
Sounds interesting.
Night.
Okay, so if she says that, then Jake and the captain should go back to eating, and okay, so a couple of things need to happen here. Alright, first of all, I need to find the conversation, which would help. Kitchen, I believe. Yes. Okay, so if she says, how about we save it for after dinner, fair enough. At which point, she goes back to eating. Jake needs to go back to eating, and the captain needs to go back to eating. Don't forget practice. Yes, practice is very important too. Okay, so... Alright, so Jake unlock view. And then animate forward. And then animate him as he starts at the beginning of this here. And then the captain needs to go backwards. See Boylan bod e.unlock view. See Boylan body animate. As he does after Faden, except backwards. Oh geez. Okay. Oh my god. Alright. This is gonna be tricky. Because... oh god. Alright. So the bowl graphic, you know, I'm just gonna leave that. So this is tricky because he has to move his position again. Okay, so he's going to animate backwards. So backwards. But then also we need to do this the other way. So plus 10 and minus 34. Wait, what? No, what did I do that for? No. Never mind. That's not what happens. His head changes. Okay, that's not a problem. His body doesn't change. His head changes. Okay, never mind. That's not that complicated. Forget it. Forget I said anything. Alright, so he's going to go back to that, and then when he finishes that, he's going to animate as he was before, which is to say this. So he animates that way, and we block it, and then that happens that way. So let's see if that works. Okay, let's see if this works.
Sounds interesting, but maybe we could hear it after dinner?
Aye, fair enough.
Okay. So that works. Except his baseline is wrong. And his baseline is wrong. So, why is his baseline wrong? Because I set his baseline to 579 as he animates. So before he animates, his baseline needs to be 0 again, I'm guessing. So let's try that again. Unlock view. See Boylan body dot baseline is equal to 0. See how that works. This is the fun part of AGS, is just testing over and over and over again and hoping that you get the result for one minuscule little detail that takes you like 3 hours to get right. That's how it goes.
Sounds interesting, but
Aye.
Okay, good. Okay, that worked. So let's do this. Before the fader transparency happens, let's wait 60, just so that we can see them eating again. Or 80. And then have it fade out. And then we'll be okay. So 34 6. Okay, let me see how that works. Because now what I want to happen after the fade out and fade in is I want them all to not be eating, and I want them to all be at rest from their eating. So we have to set that up. Random thought. Baseline versus Vaseline. Why do they sound different? Because English is a weird language. The rough cough went through the plow.
sounds in.
Alright, so they all go back to eating. Alright, so Harley's in the right position.
No, that
Phil is in the
was a
right
fine
position.
And the
Nobody else
fine
is in the
meals-
right position, so. Okay, so player. Okay, so CJ. What we're going to do now is we're going to do this. We're going to say, not bad, most satisfactory, the very. Okay, so Jake. That's easy because we've already got that. Right. Then we've got Boylan. Right, and we got that again, and we have to have his baseline be 579 again. So baseline versus baseline versus baseline versus baseline. Yes, it doesn't make sense. Arkansas, Kansas. Yes. And let's do weight 1 so we have a full cycle there. Right. And then Danny. I don't know that Danny has a... Danny doesn't have a speech view when he's at the table, does he? No. He has one when he's peeling potatoes, but not when he's at the... So Danny needs to be... Danny needs to be loop 35, frame 5. But I also need him to stop animating. So... yeah, let's see. C Danny body dot unlock view. C Danny body dot loop is equal to 25. C Danny body dot frame is equal to no, I don't want that view anymore. 35 frame 5. 35 frame 5. Lola, on the other hand, is also and we want her at 20. And frame, we want it to be 4. Okay, and if I'm not mistaken, Nadine has a Nadine does have a speaking at the table view. Yes, she does. Okay. So we want Nad body lock view Nad body C Nad bod loop is equal to 17. Yes. Okay. And this should work. Should being the operative word. Hello, A Maple Mystery. Sorry I'm late. I was fixing a horrible bug. Well, I hope you fixed your horrible bug. Oh, dear. Yes, congratulations on the new trailer, Julia, and your release date announcement. Everyone, The Crimson Diamond is coming out on August 15th, 2024. How exciting. Mark your calendars. What day of the week is that, anyway? Why, it's a Thursday. A great day to release a game. Okay, so what should happen now is the scene should fade out, and when it fades in, everyone should be in their... Hey, there we go. Except Nadine's head is wrong.
That was a fine meal, and a fine meal should be followed by some fine rum and conversation. Would you care to join me in the library?
That sounds like a perfect way to pass the evening.
I'm going to retire. Sounds like
Okay.
see y'all.
Okay, so that's fine, except Nadine's head needs to be elsewhere. Nadine's head needs to be, Nadine's head needs to be positioned in a place where I'm pretty sure I've already said where to position it, so let's see. Oh, that would be under body language, I think. Character, no wait, script, body language. Okay, so Nadine, where are you, Nadine? Here we go. Alright, if her view is body, then that's fine. If her view is 16, how do we compare here? 16 versus 17. Okay, so that's good because that means it's the same thing, except it's 1 pixel difference. So if her view is 17, no, if her view is 16, then her head should be in the same position as. Here we go. Else if else if c nadbod.loop is equal to 16, sorry, 17, then -5. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this also. Because that's the same, except it's going to be 33. Because it looks to me like there is a 1 pixel difference in these. It is just 1 pixel, right? It looks like just 1 pixel. Should just be 1 pixel. Okay, so let's do that. There's 2 cities named Newark. Will the captain drug us? No, the captain will not drug you. Why does everybody think that the poor captain is a sinister man? He's a perfectly nice guy. He just has some issues. He's not going to drug anybody. Okay, so let's say Ned head dot loop is equal to what loop? 8. Okay. Easy enough. 8. All right. Let's check. Because we need to have fun with the captain. Well, you will. Just not what you're suggesting. All right. Now, one more time, and then we get to code the other branch of the conversation, which is if he tells the story. I want to make sure that this all resets properly and goes to the correct thing at the end of the scene here. Alright, save it for after dinner. Go back, there we go, blah blah blah. Everybody goes back to eating. Come back in, look, everybody's happy.
No, that and
I'm see.
Alright, Nadine's head is wrong though. Okay, perfect.
Sure you won't have some rum,
And then
Miss
we go to
Redbird?
everyone else. Oh, or the next room. Perfect. All right. Good. Her blinking is wrong, but that's because I probably screwed something up with the blinking that I need to fix later. Okay, so we did that. Now, go on then. Tell us at which point we do that. So now let's do this. Okay. So Lola, we have her look up. And then we have Nadine. Wait, where is... I don't have Nadine's body. I do have Dan body, though. Dan walk. Here we go. 6 0. This is loop 34. Yes, loop 34. Alright, so while frame is not equal to 6. We wait. No, not 11. 1. So then we say see Danny animate 35. No block forward, and then while c dot frame is not equal to. We don't have Nadine walking here. Hey, Nadine's walking here. Let's see views. 11. 11 is not equal to 50. No, 8 is not equal to 8. Wait 1 cnadbod dot animate. That would be 12. 12 for once block forwards, and then we do this again. We do that. There we go. My parents lived in Newark. I didn't know that Newark, New Jersey was based on another Newark. New Fort. Interesting. Alright. I've only ever been to the airport in Newark once. It wasn't as horrible as I was led to believe. but it wasn't a great airport. Alright, let us test. See if this works. The first part works. We gotta do the, hey everybody, let's go back to having dinner afterwards.
Not bad.
Go on then, tell us.
It was back in 25. We were on
Okay.
G. Me men all around at the house, but it was Doc.
Quite a tale.
That poor creature.
I doubt you'd feel that way.
How about we, if anybody,
Aye.
Okay, so, right. So after that happens, okay. After that happens, we need to animate everyone going back to what they were doing. Which is essentially here. Same thing here. If anybody has an appetite, okay, yes. So we'll do that. Hello, Day of War. I was born in Newark, New Jersey, and have a weird accent. Doesn't sound like Jersey, and I say Nork. Everyone makes fun of me for it mercilessly. Aw, that's so sad. Excuse me. Okay, so I'll do that. See Danny body animate. Once again, 10 walk. 35 backwards. So that's Danny taken care of. We need Jake to go back down to where he was, which is essentially this too. How about we save it for after dinner, which is here. Jake, unlock view. As far as I know, but no, I've never made fun of your accent. Why would I make fun of your accent? I don't make fun of people for their accents. Unless they say a word completely wrong. Like, they've never heard it said out loud before and they say it very funny. Then I might tease them about it, but I don't outright be like, ha ha, you sound like an idiot. Because we all sound different. And nobody sounds like an idiot. Everyone just sounds different, that's all. Alright, so Nadine we're gonna unlock her view. And we are going to have her animate at 12 backwards. Where did we go? 12, Nadine, unlock view, see Nad, Bud, animate 12 for once block backwards, and then see Nadine animate. Here we go, Nad, Bud, animate. There. That should be it. Everyone goes back to eating. We wait another 80. That happens, and then the same thing happens as here, which is here. This happens here, which is everyone's standing around again. Okay. Transparency, wait 60. Okay. That's all. Yes. All right. One more test. Speaking of sounding different, keep talking about numbers, but with a Miami accent. What numbers? Okay. Well, all right, bro. So, like, we're gonna test out this, like, scene, because I don't know about you, but, like, I really hope that it works okay, because they're, like, on 250 plus, like, 200 and... But, like, I don't understand why they're, like,
I can't help.
not doing this right. Okay. So, like, the very soul of, like, rustic simplicity, and I like it. I wish we had
In any
salmon
case,
in this meal, because it would be better than potatoes, but what can you do, bro? Like, I don't understand, man. Like, okay, let's hear.
Go on.
Tell us the story, bro. Like, entertain us.
It was rough. I shmeared off at that.
All right.
I thought but it does.
At Por-
Event.
Not
Okay, so they all go back to eating, except the captain. I forgot to make the captain eat again. Okay.
no, that was a fine
Okay.
meal.
That
Sounds. See.
Okay. And that works. All right, so everybody went back. Everybody went back except the captain. So let's do that. Captain Boylan. Okay. Fair enough. Everyone goes back to it. And then Captain Boylan goes back to eating. What's the matter, Kicking? Have you never heard me do, like, the Miami accent before, bro? Like, I don't get why do I keep saying I don't understand? Like, I keep trying to say, like, my roleplay character, but he has, like, he had, like, literally more of an accent than that, so I'm just, like, it's really hard for me to do the standard Miami accent now, because, like, I've been talking like the other guy for so long that it's hard to do it and not do the extra accent,
Not bad.
bro. So, like, I don't know, man. It's just weird, man. Okay, I'm done now. Thank you for the redemption.
Back, you were on
Indeed.
some. I thought I thought it, but it does.
Okay, so
Event.
Not
okay, so they all go back to eating. Very good. Oh,
no. And would you?
That's
Sounds.
well, sorry.
Sure you won't have some rum, Miss Redbird?
I'm sure. Thank you.
And for you, Miss Lucia.
Okay, so that's taken care of, I think, for the most part, I believe. Let me see what's happening with the blinking, though, because I know that I did a thing. You know what? I'll worry about that later. I will... That is in. That was the main thing I wanted to take care of here. Excuse me. The other thing I'm animating, as I said, is another one of Lola's animations, but I'm not doing that on stream because I obviously didn't model for Lola, and I don't want to show anyone I didn't model for, because, you know, it's a violation of privacy or HIPAA or something. So let's see, what else can I do real quick? What else can I do? I guess I'll fix this blinking thing, because I did a little tweak to make sure that the eyes were. Let me see something real quick here, because I'm pretty sure I messed it up with the tweak that I did to have the eyes be looking, have the blinking be on to make it look like the eyes are looking down when they're. Well, okay, hold on. Before we do that, let me just test that it's still working. So I did a custom thing because in the scene prior, which we didn't see before, there's an optional scene where they're in the kitchen and they're peeling potatoes, and Nadine and Harley, when they're looking forward, I made their blinks turn on so that it doesn't look like they're staring straight at the camera. It looks like they're looking down, so it looks like their eyes are closed. And I think in doing that, I messed up the blink in that specific room, because the blink is coded to that specific room, or that special case is coded to that specific room. So I have to make sure that only happens if they're in the specific room and it's not dinner time. If they're peeling the potatoes, then that happens. Otherwise, the blink should work as normal. So let me just make sure that I didn't break anything, and then we'll go back and fix it.
Aye. Sure.
Okay. Right.
Excellent work, galley crew. We'll be feasting within the hour.
So as you can
Fortunate
see
to be
there.
so well provisioned. We recently visited a community that was having trouble with their crops, although Harley found a way to help.
So, Captain,
Aye.
Right. So as you can see there, because they're looking down at the potatoes that they're peeling,
what are we helping you prepare anyway?
I'll give. But Sylv.
so when Harley looks down,
Right.
she's looking down at the potatoes, and Nadine is looking down at the potatoes
is that-
also. So,
How many more you got to peel there, Danny?
Well, this should be plenty. Why not?
okay.
That was lovely. What an interesting life he's led. I'm going to look in the library. See you at dinner.
All right. I also need to turn the shadows off in the dinner table scene, because I realize that their shadows are all there and they shouldn't be. So. Oh, and here's Danny in the room, which is good because I can test this instance as well.
Hey, Danny. Sure, not a problem.
Okay, that works.
We can.
Miss,
Yeah.
hey,
Okay. Now. So, yes, their shadows have to be turned off.
I can't. How are you finding the fare?
Nadine's blink is fine for now.
and no adornment needed. My compliments to the kitchen.
Harley's
In any
blink
case,
is
it's been a
okay,
And Ruffin?
And
right?
Where are you?
El Pres-
Harley's blink is okay. Seems to be okay.
You'll not.
All right, and now.
It was back in 25.
Okay, Nadine's blink
We
is
were
wrong.
circling a lagoon. We were on. She was the
So Nadine's
biggest
blink
I'd
is
ever
wrong.
seen.
Why?
I shouted the order to launch the whaleboats.
Because her head
Me
is
men put all their back.
her head's loop is 8. So I thought I had done something for that, but let's see. Let's see. Ned head dot loop. Aha. Ned blink dot loop. Ah. Nad blink. Okay, so it. Oh, here we go. Okay. If her view is nad body, which it is, if nad head loop is less than or equal to 7, okay, or nad head loop is equal to 10, then that's it. Else. Okay, I think this code is bad because. Okay. So let's do this. Instead of adding this on, let's say if her loop is less than or equal to 7, then that. Else, if it's equal to 8, then 6. If it's equal to 9, then 4. Let's do this. Else if c nad head dot loop is equal to 10, then that again. Okay. Let's see if that fixes it. And if it doesn't, then I'll have to scrutinize my code a little bit more and figure out why it doesn't work, but we'll see. So at least I know that the room specific thing works fine. The blinking, the looking down effect when they're peeling the potatoes works, so that's good. But now I just have to make sure. Okay.
It was back in 25. We were
Nope,
circling a
still doesn't
lagoon
work.
off the
Okay,
coast of
why?
New Spain. We were on the point of giving up. When
You know
suddenly
what? It's
a
probably
great
because there's something messed up about. Did I do this right? Is that what it is? Head. Okay. Loop 8 should be blink loop 6, and loop 9 should be blink loop 4. Which, yeah, okay, it's there. But, for some reason, oh, wait, if nad bod loop is equal to 8, if nad head loop is equal to 8, that's why. If nad bod loop is equal to 16. Okay. We need to do this. So her loop is now 17. So let's do that. 17. Okay. Now let's see. I have to prep for a meeting. Bye for now. Happy Wild West Wednesday. Thank you, A Maple Mystery. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a nice Crimson Tuesday yesterday. I was at trivia with Kicking 222, and we won! So. Alright, let's hear it.
It was back in 25.
There we go.
We were circling a lagoon.
That was it.
We were on.
So now her blinking is fine.
Some I thought had got it, but it was dark.
Quite a tale.
That poor creature.
I doubt you'd feel.
How about we just finish our dinner? If anybody has an appetite left after that story.
Aye, fair enough.
Alright, so everyone goes back to having their dinner. And then, there we go.
No, that was a fine meal. And a fine meal. Would you?
That's
Sounds. See.
Alright, cool. Cool. And now they're all in the
Sure you want
library.
I'm sure.
And for you.
Very good. Alright, good. Well, you know, I did what I wanted to do. It's 14 minutes before the hour, so I'm going to cut the stream short because I want to keep animating. But thank you all for joining me in this little programming extravaganza. Oh wait, I said I was going to do the graphical thing. Let's do the graphical thing before I end the stream. Never mind. No, I can do that in about 15 minutes. Let's go and do that real quick. So PSDs, El Presidio, Apothecary close-up. Right. So I have this in my game already. I don't remember what the backdrop looks like. But I have the PSD, and I definitely have the where is it? Apothecary. Here we go. Apothecary close-up. Right. And I have it all programmed, and it's all perfect. Okay, so that's what I need there. But I need I need a piece of paper explaining the puzzle, and I need to do it in such a way where it looks like it's on the counter, so you can actually like see it. So okay, so let's do this first. So we've got our layer. Let's do this here. There's our piece of paper. Let's add some paper texture to it, because, well, first let's center it. Yeah, there we go. Close enough. Alright, so let's add some paper texture to it from my handy dandy textures folder. And we'll get some old paper. Not stained, but crumpled. Let's do crumpled paper. It's always handy. So you know what? Let's just select all and move this into here. No. Move this. No, what? That's not what I wanted to happen. No, I don't want to move you. How do I move the damn thing? Come on, Photoshop. Don't be a jerk. Remind me how to do this. It's not this, because obviously I don't want to move you. I just want to move this selection into another thing without moving the damn thing. Alright, fine. You know what? Screw you. Let's do it this way. There. Select inverse. There we go. That's how we do it. Alright. So that... Oh. This is actually a lot smaller than I thought it was. Okay, well. Fine. I thought this texture was bigger, but clearly it's not. So transform it counterclockwise. Change it to bilinear. Lock to it. There we go. All right. Overlay. There we go. There. Okay. I forgot how this puzzle works. I mean, I remember the basics of it, but I forget what I wanted to have this piece of paper say to be helpful. That doesn't help very much, does it? Okay, so all right, so we've got letters and we've got numbers. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's say let's do that. Let's turn off this first. Let's go and do this. Let's find a font which should be like a handwriting font that's not too horrible. See how this looks. A. Yeah, there we go. B, C, D, E, F, up to J, right? G, H, I, J. Okay, perfect. And then we have 1, 2, nope, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Okay. So we want these two layers to be aligned the same. There we go. And we want this one to be over here somewhere. Okay. Keep that for now. So this is supposed to be an apothecary in Chinatown. So I think we should have pictures instead of words because it makes it a lot easier to localize. So I think it should have pictures of the herbs rather than words for them, because it would have to be in Chinese, and I don't feel like looking up the Chinese words for everything. So I'm just gonna do like they do, and I thought I was the only one to forget my own puzzles. No, like I said, I remember the puzzle. I just don't remember the specifics of the clue for the puzzle. Except now I do, so I just have to remember what goes where. So now I have to find a bunch of pictures of herbs, and spices and medicines and things. So, yeah. But it's kind of spoilery. I don't want to spoil the puzzle. So now I am going to cut the stream short. So just so you know, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to make it smaller and put it on the desk. So thank you all for hanging out. I will see you next week. Yes, I will see you next week, and then I will be away for a while. So next week will be the last Wild West Wednesday for a few weeks. So I will see you then. Thank you all for hanging out. Let's see if anybody is streaming that I can raid. Ikifu. I haven't raided Ikifu in a while. He's trying out some demos, so let's go ahead and raid Ikifu. I cannot cheer in my own channel. Well, I know that. So let's jump on into Ikifu's channel. I will see you all next time. Thank you once again, and stay safe and be well. Bye!